Dopamine is the brain's reward chemical. It boosts your mood, energy, and often your motivation. For instance, you get a rush of dopamine in response to pleasurable activities like eating your favorite food, winning a game, or having sex. You can make sure you are getting enough dopamine by looking at your diet and lifestyle, though medications can also make a difference in your dopamine levels. If you're worried about your levels, always talk to a doctor for advice. So, we are going to watch about the how to increase dopamine. Method 1. Increasing dopamine through diet. First is eat foods rich in tyrosine. In order to make dopamine, your body needs tyrosine, which is an amino acid. When it enters your body, the amino acid travels to your brain. Once there, the neurons responsible for releasing dopamine transform it into dopamine with the help of other enzymes. The foods highest in tyrosine include cheese, fish, meat, seeds, grains, dairy, beans, and soy. As long as you're getting enough protein in your diet, you should be getting enough tyrosine. To determine how much protein you need, multiply your weight in pounds by 0.36 grams. For instance, if you weigh 150 pounds, 68 kilograms, you need 54 grams of protein. As an example, 0.5 cups, 120 milliliters of cottage cheese has 14 grams of protein, while a serving of chicken the size of your palm has about 19 grams of protein. Step 2. Consume protein-rich foods to get your daily dose of phenylalanine. Tyrosine can be produced in part from phenylalanine, so eating foods rich in this amino acid can ensure you are getting enough tyrosine. In turn, that may increase dopamine. Meats, cheeses, and wheat germ are rich in this Artificial sweeteners also contain this amino acid. You should consume at least 5 grams of phenylalanine a day, but you can eat up to 8 grams per day. As an example, 3 ounces, 85 grams of many cheeses have about 1 gram of phenylalanine in them. Finally, get your daily jolt of caffeine. Caffeine is one of the main ways to increase the body's use of dopamine. While it doesn't increase your production of dopamine, it likely works by making more receptors available to use the dopamine your body produces. Try taking or drinking up to 300 milligrams per day. An average cup of coffee has about 100 milligrams. Keep in mind that caffeine can cause depression and fatigue once it's out of your system, which usually occurs about 6 hours after you consume it. Try not to rely too much on a caffeine boost. Also remember that caffeine can prevent you from falling asleep, so avoid drinking it 6 hours before bed. Method 2. Making lifestyle changes. First is set goals and reward yourself for achieving them. When you are approaching a reward, such as the achievement of a goal, your body releases dopamine. Once you set a goal, plan out small, concrete steps you can take. Each time you achieve a part of your goal by taking a step, your brain may reward you with dopamine. For example, say your goal is you want to learn how to paint. You could set small goals like get supplies, set up a workstation, and practice painting 30 minutes every day. Step 2. Spend more time in sunlight to increase your dopamine sensitivity. Sunlight likely plays a role in how many dopamine receptors are available to catch the dopamine. In other words, while it doesn't increase dopamine per se, it increases the amount your system is making use of, offering similar benefits. Spending as little as 5 to 10 minutes in the sun can help. Try taking a walk at your lunch break to get a little sunshine in. Step 3. Practice meditation when you want to release dopamine. True meditation relaxes you completely, to the point that you have less of a desire to act. In turn, your body may release dopamine in response, as a way of encouraging action. Try practicing meditation 2 to 3 times a day. Even simple meditation like deep breathing can increase your dopamine levels. For deep breathing, try focusing on just your breathing. Breathe in to the count of 4, and then hold for 4 counts. Breathe out to the count 4. Repeat this action, focusing solely on your breathing. You can try a meditation app such as Insight Timer, Calm, or Headspace. You can follow either a guided or non-guided meditation. Finally, practice gratitude and thankfulness. Gratitude is linked to the release of dopamine in your brain. The more thankful you are, the more likely your brain is to release dopamine. Just being thankful for a good meal or something a friend just did and expressing it is a way to release dopamine. You can also try keeping a gratitude journal, where you write down 5 things you're thankful for each day. Method 3. Using medications and supplements. First is take levodopa to increase dopamine in the brain. Levodopa is a precursor of dopamine, meaning it can be transformed into dopamine in the brain. Taking levodopa increases the amount of dopamine your body produces. You may be prescribed this medication by your doctor if you have a disease like Parkinson's or restless leg syndrome. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, dry mouth, impairment of voluntary movement, and dizziness. It can also cause hallucinations and confusion in some people. Step 2. Discuss a dopamine agonist to increase dopamine receptors. While levodopa increases the amount of dopamine your body makes, dopamine agonists actually up the number of receptors to catch the dopamine. You can take this medication in place of or in addition to levodopa. The two most commonly prescribed dopamine agonists are pramipso and dropenerol. The main side effect of these medications is daytime sleepiness, which may even cause you to fall asleep against your will. This medication is also used for diseases like Parkinson's and restless leg syndrome. Step 3. Try velvet bean as a supplement. The velvet bean naturally contains levodopa. Like stronger prescription medications, that means it may increase dopamine in your brain. Look for a supplement that contains extract of mucuna pruriens with 15% L-dopa or levodopa. Take 300 mg 2 times a day of this extract. Always talk to your doctor before beginning any supplement, especially one so similar to a prescription medication. Finally, consider golden root as a supplement. Golden root, also known as rhodiola rosea, may increase dopamine activity in the brain. Try starting on 200 mg of a supplement with rhodiola rosea extract. Look for one that has 2 to 3% rosavan and 0.8 to 1% saladroside. Take this supplement once a day. You can take as much as 600 mg in one day. Talk to your doctor before starting this supplement. Take it 30 minutes before you eat early in the day. It can cause insomnia if you take it too late in the day. We hope it is useful to you. Please subscribe to our channel to upskill yourself.